Enough. Hello, welcome to episode 20 of Barely a Destiny Show, coming to you live at twitch.tv/DebBenMalone. It is Father's Day. It is fucking after E3. It's Jay Howard's on the show. It's gonna be fucking bananas today, guys. I'm hype as shit.
Bananas.
Leet fam. No, what was it? Leet half. Yeah, because I don't know that Lit AF
Lit
is.
AF.
Yeah,
Lit
I thought it was
AF
Lit
2017.
2013. Joining me,
yes.
Joining me as always is Xanafan 711. My brother Steve. What you doing, bro?
I'm doing a podcast right now. What about you?
Oh, it's shit. Same thing.
This will be full of discussion.
We've also got Slapshot Scott. How you doing, Scott?
Doing good. Been out in the yard all day grilling with my in-laws and my wife for Father's Day. So you guys should be lucky that Twitch does not have a smell button.
Ooh.
I didn't get a shower.
Next week we're gonna have smell-o-vision so we can get that sweet grill and chill. And our special guest tonight is JH0ward414. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right. You know what? Things are not great. I'm just kidding. Real bad, man.
Feels bad.
Oh, my God. It's going to be fucking so sweet. So let's take care of some stuff. You can find us at twitch.tv/DebBenMalone. We're on Twitter at BarelyADS. We'll do our individual shout-outs after that. You can send us an email. Send it to BarelyADestinyShow@gmail.com. You can ask us anything, bro. We're Reddit's AMA all the time. And
less Cheeto fingers, though.
Yeah, less Cheeto fingers. I don't know. I don't Reddit, bro. I hardly understand Reddit. D2, we're going to have a clan, and that is the Bad Clan or something like that. I probably shouldn't say the name of it in case anybody wants to take it. Bad Clan's already got to be a thing, though, right? We can't be the first one to think of that. It'll be some kind of clan. So if you want to join that, send us an email, send us a tweet, get a hold of us in any sort, and I will put you on the list for initial invites. We also have the Fantasy Football League is going to be coming up. So if you want to be in that, let us know. You know,
I actually might partake in that.
Ooh, hell yes. Yeah. Preferably send me an email. It's much easier for me to keep track of it that way.
You heard it here first, folks. Jay Howard confirmed for the football league.
See, you want to play with big shots in the Destiny community. Play some fantasy football with some big shots.
We do fantasy football in our clan too, so.
Oh, well.
Nice.
I'm not a first-timer.
I won last year, so.
I came in third last year.
Be ready, guys.
If I'm not in first or last.
I will use Fantasy Pros every week and beat you. This week we're going to have music from Why the Human Suit. And that is actually Jay Howard's band, but we're going to get to more of that later at the end of the show. So if you like music, stay tuned, you cool guys.
Music.
I am just... I hate doing these intros so much, can I just say? I just feel so fucking cheesy.
No, but that's why it's good.
Cheese. Embrace the cheese.
Yes.
Embrace it.
Yeah,
Extra
embrace
cheese on an intro.
Embrace that cheese. Embrace the pulling of the Ethernet cord on Crota. Speaking of music, though, submit your band if you guys want to have your band played on the show. Just get a hold of us. Maybe if you're a cool dude like Jay Howard, we'll bring you on the show too. If you're not a cool dude, maybe we'll bring you on the show anyway. Who knows?
I'm both. One of each.
He's two men.
I am.
That should take care of all the housekeeping. So, guys, let's get right into the meat of this show. What'd you guys do in Destiny this week? Anybody want to go first? I'll go first. Fuck it. I like talking about Destiny. I played a little bit on Friday night, real late. Played with the guys from RNG Cast. And it was pretty funny because we were on RNG Cast yesterday. Yeah, Steve's got the shirt on. Scott and I were on RNG Cast, and I was like, damn it, if Scott was just on, we could just record it Friday night. But he has real shit to do in his life, so he wasn't.
It's fun. You're not missing anything.
I feel bad, but I had to drop out of Crota last night. But it was awesome because the people I was playing with did not mind at all. I was like, hey, I got family shit going on. Like, shit just hit the fan. So they were all like, super cool, man. It's fine. Got to play with our buddy Narwolf, a.k.a. Tiny Hurt. Play with Drafty.
Is that his PSN name?
Tiny Heart. Oh,
Nice.
I gave it away. Everybody, I'm so sorry.
No one knows the rest of it, though, necessarily.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I mean,
Um,
never mind.
It was Tiny Heart, Drafty, L Smooth. Fuck, I feel so bad. I can't remember everybody that was in there. It was a big group of people. We jumped right in at the bridge, and we're fucking doing the bridge encounter. We had one person die, so we're down to 5. And with a 5th person's coming across the bridge, and we're like, "You can do it! You're gonna do it! Yeah!" Because we'd already wiped like 3 or 4 times. And I go to be like, "Fuck yeah! Let's get pumped! Let's go, baby!" And I jump back onto the bridge to run with him and die. I didn't know you couldn't go back onto the bridge. So we ended up wiping, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
You were that guy.
I got too hyped and got us killed. Other than that, I've been trying to do the chaperone quest, and I fucking hate it. What'd you guys do,
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I did a chaperone quest a little bit, which means my Titan's at like 54%, and I haven't played him for like days. Her, actually. So yeah, that quest is miserable. Just
Yeah, it's
fucking miserable.
Especially now the last word got nerfed. Like, maybe it didn't get nerfed per se, but like it's not as good as it was when that first dropped.
Yeah, it's so fucking hard.
Well, and without that, I'm like, okay, so my options are Wormwood or Icebreaker to get my kills. I mean, I could use a shotgun, but Wormwood's just better right now.
We discovered Wormwood is stupid.
Yeah, like if you want to hear about how stupid Wormwood is, last week's episode. But
I listened.
anyway, I just played a ton of strikes, and it was pretty cool. Just helping a friend out, do a bunch of strikes, random crucible, you know.
Dude, I love playing strikes. Like when you have a legit reason to grind strikes, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I think we got 7 or 8 done in a row.
Nice.
Yeah,
One of my favorite things.
Arc burn.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do with strikes is get like a group of friends together and just roll through the strike queue with a full team and see how fast we can do it and how much, like basically how many kills and how fast you can do it. So you just go in there and try to destroy literally everything. Like you don't ever stop. It's just constant pushing forward on the stick and trying to run. It's so fun.
I'll do a strike contest with you where we try and kill the least amount of people.
That would be awesome.
1 kill, just the boss. Yeah, right.
Although it is also funny. Hilarious deaths happen when you do that. Like I've lightning grenaded myself as I'm apt to do in the Crucible. I've lightning grenaded myself in those strikes before.
So, Jay, what'd you do in Destiny this week? You play?
Yeah, I only play on the weekends because I do most of my art stuff during the week. So I played Trials Friday night and did private matches Saturday night with my clan.
I wish we could do more privates, guys. I want to do some goofy privates shit. So
we do them. We have a couple guys in the clan that do like rotating weapons, where they just grab randoms out of their vault.
Oh, nice.
And just play with it. So like yesterday we had like somebody was using Touch of Malice with Fusion or something, and then I was using I think I was using a Queensbreaker with like just something. We just had these weird loadouts. I mean it's we just do it and have fun.
I have not gotten a Queensbreaker, but
your vault, just like close your eyes and touch the screen, whatever you get, go.
We do what we call alphabet, where you grab everything in alphabetical order.
Oh, geez.
And you use it that way.
God.
Wow.
It's fun. It like we have a guy in the clan, one of our admins, and he does that, and he says that's the best way to get good at any gun is to do it that way.
From Atheon's Epilogue to Zen Meteor, you can have fun too with the alphabet system.
Yes, sir. Yes, you can.
I did get a Zen Meteor this weekend.
Nice.
And I have never gotten one of those, so that was cool. And I like that it's dynamite with a laser beam.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so funny. I had never
Fucking love
I think I've heard it before, but whatever.
There's more than just that reference in the lore behind that gun, too.
Ah.
I just listened to that episode of Ghost Stories. So
Nice.
Plug in other stuff. So, guys, big week for Destiny news. Yeah, a lot of stuff came out we got to see Arcstrider,
Yeah.
and
that looks super fun.
There's a pretty cool article with Luke Smith in PC Gaming. It was a PC Gamer.
PC Gamer.
I don't know.
PC Gamer.
Also, they did. So did you guys watch the thing with Big Show?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I thought that they were gonna like actually talk about anything during that, and I was like, oh, it's just like fan service. I was like, damn, I wanted some info. But Big Show hates Titans, and we are a Titan main podcast here. So Big Show 1v1 me, bro. It's the only time I can maybe beat Big Show in a 1v1 is in Destiny.
Yep. And that's amazing.
They were talking about that on Planet Destiny, and two of the guys were like super hyped. They're like, oh, WWE, the Big Show loves Destiny and hates Titans. And Fallout was just like, oh, so he's a scrub. And it's funny because Fallout's not even a Titan main, he's a Warlock main. So I burst out laughing at that. I was like, man, that's great.
Oh, scrub mentality.
Right? Dude, every time I see it, I hashtag it. It's great.
That was super cool. You could really like tell that he's a big fan of the game. And like that was just real cool. It's nice to see there's a celebrity that has the love for it like we do. So
right,
like,
it's not just somebody who's like played it once, you know.
So, Big Show, if you can hear this,
family. What's his name?
Big Show, if you can hear this, come on the show. It'll be tight.
That's gonna be a thing.
You guys
#get Big Show on BarelyADS.
BarelyADS.
That's a long ass hashtag.
It is.
How about hashtag Big Show Bad Show?
Big Show Bad Show.
Big Show Bad Show. All right, we can do that.
It's a thing.
So
did you guys see we could talk about D2 news if you want. There was a video that came out that suggested that the Taken King subclasses might be coming back based on the some E3 footage.
Go on. This is news to me. You got me hooked.
I saw something I didn't read.
Yeah, I tweeted it out. I think it was from Mesa Sean and Destiny Tracker. I think retweeted Mesa Sean's video. And he managed to pull a screenshot off of Reddit from a user. Again, no idea if this is actually legit because Photoshop is a thing. And Reddit is notorious for that kind of thing.
Wait, nothing's fake on the internet.
But basically, what I saw in what Mesa shows in the video is the little diamond that has your subclass for the in the picture. It was a Dawnblade Warlock. In the Destiny reveal build, they had one diamond, nothing else. In the E3 build, it seemed to be a more built-out version of the game that they allowed out into the wild. It had two other like ghost image diamonds that were smaller next to it. Similar to like when you hover over your weapon that's equipped in whatever slot it is, and then you see the other like weapon slots ghosted out sort of pop up. No pictures, just the tiles. And it was the same thing. They also had some screenshots come out of I think it was Reddit where it had a Warlock with arc energy in her hand and a Titan with solar energy in his fist on like a menu screen. So I'm not sure if that is real.
I'll believe it when I see it in the first DLC.
Yeah. Well,
well, we'll find out.
I think they're going to
from today.
Yeah, that's true. Beta is beta a month from today, or it is.
6 playable subclasses. One of them is going to be Sentinel, and guess what Sentinel has, boys? It's got its bubble. I'm still a defender.
Yes.
And you can move with it.
No, like if you hold down the super on Sentinel, you'll just cast the bubble.
Yep, you drop a Ward of Dawn.
When you let go, it goes back to shield.
No, you can sacrifice your Sentinel for a Ward of Dawn.
It's one of the nodes that they had. Like if you go to that skill tree, it has like the one side has like the Vault of Glass Sentinel style bubble where you can like throw the shield up and move. And Luke Smith said it in that PC Gamer article, bringing it back around, Ben, to what you were just talking about. It was he said how much the team loves the Defender class, and so they wanted to bring that bubble back into the mix. And so one of the nodes, if you activate that node, like path or code of the defender, or whatever it's going to be, whatever the nomenclature for it is, you're going to be able to use Ward of Dawn like you would have in D1. Similarly, I don't know if it's going to have like weapons of light and armor of light and all that cool stuff, but they said there's going to be a bubble, so that's pretty awesome.
That's the first thing I'm going to be checking out at that beta is whether or not we're going to get buffs from Ward of Dawn.
Right.
So, hot topic about lore in this article. Apparently, the Exo Stranger story is just done. I didn't know that.
He didn't say it was done.
He said they felt like they wrapped it up already.
They felt like they can, but the thing is, and this is what Bungie's notorious for doing, especially with the stories in their game. And I think we were talking about this with Buster the other day on RNG Cast, which shameless self plug. Go check that out if you haven't yet. They actually, Bungie does this. They throw out like all those loose ends to tie up, and it's kind of like the vanilla Grimoire card that for House of Devils that said the devils were digging for something in the Cosmodrome. And then Rise of Iron comes out and it's like, hey, the devils uncovered Siva in the Cosmodrome. And everybody had that Keanu Reeves mind blown, whoa, did they really set this up the whole time? And it's like, no, not really. They just kind of tossed it out there and said, hey, we can go through this. We can use this as like this loose end as like a story thing. So
they just leave options for themselves all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing though, in the same line as that, is that Luke Smith said that they don't really even know what the darkness is.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Exactly.
Like, let's just forget about that, guys. Can we just... Darkness wasn't a thing.
If anybody listens to Ghost Stories, like Scott knows for sure, is they love talking about uppercase and lowercase d.
Yes.
On Ghost Stories.
The big D versus like, the little d.
This is like hours of discussion is just invalidated.
Yes.
It's pretty funny.
Other than that, we had E3's Sony played some Destiny 2 stuff. And how did you guys feel about that? Jay Howard. I hate saying your full name. Jay, how did you feel about that? Did you watch that?
The Sony stuff?
Yeah, the Sony Destiny 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't watch much about it. I'm trying not to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not. I know it's not spoiling, but I don't want to watch a lot of footage. I understand what's going on and people talking about it, but I don't want to watch a bunch of gameplay, just because I want to see it firsthand.
Well, good news is they didn't actually show you much.
Okay, well, that's good. I did watch I watched the PlayStation stuff around Destiny 2, but I didn't really pay much attention to Destiny 2 by itself.
Yeah, so,
I did that on purpose.
Well, so I'm about to spoil it. If you
like I said, talking about it's one thing, seeing it is another to me. So
it was basically Gaul walks out and has fucking Bane's mask on, and just
that I saw.
He's like, badass stuff that I'm saying. I'm gonna kick you off my ship, and you're gonna fall down back to Earth. And then that was pretty much it. Then they were like, oh, here's me running, here's me shooting, blah, blah, blah. We've seen all of it. And then they were like, PlayStation exclusive. And they showed the exclusives. We're getting a strike. We're getting a PvP map. We're getting a sniper rifle called Borealis that can change elemental types on the fly. So not like Murmur where you got to go in. Apparently it's easy to change. And then we're getting a ship.
Oh.
Woo!
You know what?
Which they also mentioned is a loading screen.
Wouldn't do what they did.
Wait,
the
what?
PlayStation exclusive armor looks terrible.
Is there exclusive armor?
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks bad. The Titan armor especially looks bad.
I just feel like after that trailer, I was like, wait, that's it? We've been hyping up for E3 for so long, and then that you're done?
Yep. It's
I'm
like,
sad.
here's all the stuff you've already seen, but with Arcstrider.
Yeah, I was kind of sad about it.
I'm not too surprised at that, honestly. They were talking about this on it's either Guardian Radio or Planet Destiny. One of the other like Destiny update news podcasts. And they said that Bungie, they were kind of guessing that this was going to happen because Bungie already had their big splash with the big Destiny 2 reveal. You know, like they went before E3 so they wouldn't get lost in the fray. So at E3 they were just going to be like, "Hey, here's the Arcstrider. Check it out."
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that looks super fun.
I was just a little bummed.
Yeah.
I always want more to talk about. Any other hot takes on Destiny's E3 appearance?
Not really. Well, now there's all that chatter about whether or not the Xbox One X is going to be at 30 or 60.
It's going to be at fucking 30.
I know.
People are ridiculous with this shit. They're like, it hasn't been confirmed. It hasn't been confirmed. You're like, okay, just relax, guy.
And they're all blaming Sony, like Sony paid you to not not allow it to be 60 on.
The community's never going to be happy with anything. Right. Somebody's going to be mad at something.
All you people that think that Sony is paying off fucking Bungie to like do stuff, that was confirmed that that's not true. Luke Smith said, quote, that is categorically false. That is not true. So.
That I heard.
Yep. So everybody shove it up your butts. And
if you wanted it at 60, play on PC.
Yeah. When we talked about that yesterday on RNG Cast, God, I got to stop doing this. You should go listen to it. It's fun. But we were talking about it, and we're just like, look, if you really want the exclusives, then you can always buy a PlayStation. If you really want 60 FPS, you could always go buy a PC. Like, it's no one's like making you keep playing on Xbox. No one's gonna make you play on a console. That's your choice.
That's what my friends list is I need to play with my friends, and I want everything.
Yeah,
right.
As people,
make new friends.
Let's be honest. How many times in D1 were you like, oh my God, I'm so glad that we have this exclusive content other than Hawkmoon? Like, no,
right.
man.
I was just gonna say that. How many times have you guys been playing the Echo Chamber Strike and you see that come up and people are just like, nope, and they quit out of it? Mm-hmm. That's our PlayStation exclusive for what was it? Take King, I think.
It was the same with the Dust Palace. Like nobody likes that strike.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
They just sit there like, I'm out. Fuck this.
It feels like the PlayStation exclusives were like the ones that they're like, okay, guys, we got to cut 3 strikes from this game. They're like, just give PlayStation one of the ones we cut.
Yeah, for everything too. Like all of it is like subpar stuff. Like Zen Meteor, for example, is pretty decent in PvE, but it's such a niche gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I didn't even know Zen Meteor was an exclusive.
Yeah,
because I listen to stuff.
No, I didn't know that. That's what I was saying.
Zen Meteor is a PlayStation exclusive, and it is. It's nothing. It's cool when you get it. Sorry to spoil this since you just got yours, but when you first get it, it's fun for like, oh, that's cool, and then it goes in your vault, and you'll never pull it out again.
Yeah, you want to see the magic perk proc a couple times.
Do you know how hard that is to proc though?
It's
not easy.
I read it and I was like, fuck, I'm not a sniping god.
It's fun in the Challenge of Elders. That's where I use it. It's fun there.
Okay.
Because you can get a lot of enemies all at once.
I think when I got mine to drop, I was running around the Dreadnought sniping things for like an hour, and I got to 4. And if anybody knows me, you know, they know I'm not a good sniper. So I got to 4, and I'm like, okay, I need number 5. I need number 5. I need number 5. And then it was just not there.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's got a pretty
potato thumbs, Scott.
Yep, potato thumbs. Yeah, shotgun scrub Scott. It's me.
Oh, man. So I probably should have put this before we started talking about the Destiny news, but you live and you learn. Jay Howard, what do you do in this Destiny community?
I'm an artist. I'm a graphic designer, and I do streaming art for people. And I've been doing that for a little while now, and just trying to help small streamers out and get them, you know, make their pages look, especially with the affiliates. Right now, it's been great because everybody wants a good looking page and a good looking overlay and everything. So I've been doing that for people. I'm also the founder and main admin of the Destiny Community Artist Group, which is just a Discord.
Nice.
It's a Discord that we have, and pretty much all the best of the best fan artists from Destiny are in there. Cobb One, Gamma Trap, Farian, Plain Ben, you name it, they're in there. And we just chat all day and, kind of give each other exposure and stuff. I think we have 60 artists in there right now.
Nice. That's awesome.
It's open pretty much to everybody. We have different groups for people as far as what you can access while you're in there. But, if you're a content creator like you guys selves, if you want to come in and take a look around and talk to some of our fan artists, you're more than welcome to. I'll send an invite.
I might do that. I hear about it honestly, like I hear people that are like, "Oh, I was in there, and it's fucking amazing the things that you see."
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that ends up on Bungie's page, it starts in there. We see the sketches before they go out. We see all that.
That's
And,
awesome.
yeah, and
good.
and then if you also want to get a hold of an artist for a commission, if you want a picture of yourself drawn by an artist, you can talk about that in there. We it's just basically it's a gathering place for a bunch of artists, which is funny because I am not an illustrative artist, but I'm the head of it all. But I just do graphic design, so I just make logos for people, and these guys are like drawing these amazing portraits of, lore and stuff, and it's insane.
So here's what I'm thinking, guys. We need a picture of the three of us, a 3-headed titan with 6 arms.
You mean 3 arms and a leg?
Well, like I know the artist Farian, he's an amazing artist. He does stuff for podcast groups. He did stuff for Dad Tales. He does stuff for some of the Dad Tales hosts privately. So yeah, if you ever want any custom kind of personal work done, that's the place to find an artist, because you can chat with them live.
I do have to say that's one of the coolest things about like Destiny. Like I've never really been involved in a game community or something like that before Destiny, and just seeing all the artwork that comes out of it. Like I used to draw a lot. I did a little bit of graphic design before I got in my current capacity of doing like programming, and I wasn't good at it, which is why I got into programming. But it's one of those things where like it's got me drawing again. I'm like, man, I should really break out my old sketchbook and start doing things. So it's like that's one of the coolest things to see is some of the artwork that comes out.
Yeah, dude, get inspired. So
yeah,
we have some questions for you that we like to ask. And Steve, I'm going to let you go last with your question because I don't really know all the specifics of it. But first off, give me a quick rundown of your PvP and your PvE loadouts.
If I'm playing PvE, I use the vendor hung jury from a while back. I think year 2.
Classic.
That icebreaker, and I don't remember which. And then I usually just run a sword with it, not an exotic, just a legendary sword.
Okay.
I stick to those. PvP, I use absolute meta. I am a palindrome, icebreaker, sticky nade. I'm the one that everyone complains about. I'm not good at it.
You're the pumpkin spice latte of PvP.
Yes.
Now, what class and subclass do you main?
I play Hunter.
Oh shit, let's boot him.
Yep. Hunter Blade Dancer main. I actually have 2 Hunters and a Titan. I do not have a Warlock.
Good man.
Good man.
Yeah. But Hunter Blade Dancer